Hello viewers, welcome to the new sewing hub. In today's video I'm going to show you guys on how to sew this particular pocket. As you are seeing is with how to form it. It's very easy guys, so stay tuned to my channel. And if you're new viewer, returning viewer, you're highly welcome. Remember to click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button so that you get notified on my new videos that I'll soon be posting. Okay, so just take a very close look at this pocket. Now let's get to the video. Now first of all, this is the fabric that I will be working with. Remember, this is that place that I marked is actually the wrong side of the fabric. So this is the extra piece that I'll be using, and these are measuring tape. So guys, this is actually the measurement that we have 6.5 inches there, and here we have like 8 inches, although this is not actually the main pocket measurements. These are hasty or fabric gum, or some people also call it cloth gum. That shining place is the gum side, while the other place is blunt, that kind of thing. So we placed it on the fabric that I'll be working with. So we are making use of our iron to make it to stick to the clothes so that it will be firm when you're sewing it. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to trim it out. We are going to trim it out so that we'll do the proper ironing. So we are done with the trimming and let's iron it properly. So we are good to go. So for the pocket, the measurement that I will be working with is 4.8. Like 4.8 inch is not up to half of an inch. I mean, it's not up to 5 of an inch. Sorry guys. So this English maths area, I had to fold it. If your own is blunt, like it doesn't have that double dot, so you can fold yours twice. So I folded mine and added some people do call it magic gum, some people also call it gum. So I added it and used my iron to seal it. So we are done with that stage. Now let's get the center of the fabric, because that's very necessary so that it will help your pocket to align properly. So we are done. Okay, let's fold it to the actual measurement that we needed or we need. So I also turned it the other side so that it will be equal. One won't be, you know. So let's continue. Let's get the length of the pocket. The length of the pocket that we are working with is 5.5 of an inch. Like here gave me 5.5, and this other end gave me 5.5 inch. So we are really good to go. So we ironed our pocket again. So for us to get the bends, like we need to bend one side. Remember, I didn't reach the center, so I folded this other end and make sure I used that same distance. So I also ironed it. So this is what we have gotten so far. So because there are a lot of excesses inside the pocket and it won't be that nice if you sew it that way. So we had to trim it a bit with our scissors or if we use razor cutter. So we trim the excesses on the pocket. We almost done with our pocket though. It remains just the sewing aspects and all that. So make sure that when you're ironing your you pour water. So this is the 2 extra pieces that I'll also be using. Like I'm making use of 3 pieces, as you can see. This one is just for this. Just watch closely. I sewed this one like that of a belt holder in a trouser. So, although if you want to cut your own, just cut out measure 1.5 inches, because this one now was really difficult for me to do the press open. So I will recommend cutting yours 1.5 inches. So we are done with this thing. Let's just stitch it so that I will be able to turn it out. So we are done with the stitching. This is my just a little rod that I I usually use in turning out stuffs like this. So after that, I also poured water on that same small piece that I said that you should do 1.5 inches, and did the open pressing. That's press open. So this is the other piece. This one now is just the straight part, while the other one will be like a rectangle at the top. So for this, we'll be sewing it 1 inches, so that it won't be that big, it will just be moderate. 1 inches. Just watch closely, guys. Remember to click the subscribe button and also like this video, and also comment in this video if you are really understanding what I'm doing. So I had to like cut some SSCs here also. So after that, I had to like open it a bit so that I'll be able to do the press open. Sorry guys, I'm not actually camera. Just watch closely, guys. So I'm done with the sewing, and this is the allowance that I gave for the press open. So this is the other one. I also have to sew like 1/2 inch. That's, I will sew it down. Same thing with the other one. So I now went to my table and did the press open, like for the both of them. And this is the other one. I also had to do the same process. So for the other one, I now went to the other end. At the end of it, remember this side is still open. It's still open. I haven't done anything there. The other one is closed. So I then did an arrow curve, something like that. I did my arrow curve. I will still show you guys how it looks like. Just watch closely. This is it. This is the arrow curve, as you can see. So I don't have to like cut it out a bit. I just did razor too much. I then cut it out a bit. Then I also use that iron something, and then turned it out. And this is the result that we have gotten so far. So I also go to my table and also do some ironing on it, because for you to sew this type of pockets, you also like you need good source of electricity, so that kind of thing, so that you're able to do it so fine. So after that, I then like I'm now taking my markings, that kind of thing. So this one now, pay close attention. Measure, like you cut 3 inches. This one now is 1.5 inches, while this one is 2. Let's just say 3 inches, that kind of a thing. But make sure that your center is 1.5 inches. So this first one now that I cut out, this one now that will be at the top, make sure that you cut 3 inches or more, so that your own will be reaching at the tip of the pocket. But this is just how it's been done. The problem with mine was just that I didn't make it to reach at the top of the pocket. But make sure that you won't be at the tip of the pocket, so that your sewing will be very, very neat. But just pay close attention to this aspect. I didn't make it to be fast, so that you guys can just see clearly how I did it. So the first thing, remember, just pay close attention how I did it. So I've actually, remember, I started from that point where I measured like the center now, that is 1.5 inches. So this is the result I've gotten so far. Have you seen it? Have you seen how I sewed it? Make sure that your own will be reaching at the tip of the pocket. My own is not reaching at it, but make sure that your own is reaching at the tip of the pocket. So this is the first step, and this is the second one now. So just pay close attention on how I also fix this one. So just pay close attention, you know. Have you seen it? That place that I run, like I sewed now, is facing upwards. Just watch closely how I fold it. And it's just very, very simple. But first of all, I'll use my pin, so that you know so that I'll hold it, so that it won't give me that kind of headache. something like this now. Have you seen it? You're almost getting there, but make sure your own is written at the top. Oh. So I then cut that. Have you seen it? It's also crossed that 1.5 mark, that place that I marked. If you watch closely, this is just how the thing will be. Have you seen how I'm just taking my time to fold it? See how this thing will look like inside of it. Inside of it. Have you seen how I folded it so easily? It will look this way now, and you sew it this way. Really, very simple. But just watch, pay close attention, because if you use this method now, it will be very hard for you to sew it. But just use this particular method now that I'm going to show you guys. So for that, I folded a little something inside of it. Like, remember, this one you just open this side and also open here. So I folded something inside, almost similar to that one I did at the top. So just pay close attention. I will show you guys how I folded the other end. Oh, but when you do sew this part, make sure say you did very careful, so that you won't sew at the other distance. So when you're sewing this inner distance, I just remember I opened it too, so that it will be inside. So just pay close attention on how I do the sewing. This plate is very important, and this we are almost at the end of the video. So for this, you push it this way. Just watch closely. You push it this way, then you fold it just this way. I don't carry my hand, the block. But you saw what I did there. Okay, I don't come on my hand. Have you seen it? You push it inside. You push it in. Or if possible, say carry your scissors. You push it. You go in there. Just pay close attention, guys. Make sure you sit it very well before you sew, because any small something here now, if you just make mistake, you be rest assured that you definitely lose everything there. So I was able to like fix my own, so I didn't have to like sew. So just watch closely, guys, on how I do the ending part, and where you be able to fix your button and all that. So I didn't have to like stitch my work. Remember to stitch your work, because it's very important. Now we are almost at the end of this video. So I know how to like cut the excess at the bottom, and then removed our pin that I used and hold it. So this is actually the result that we have gotten so far. Have you seen how it looks like? Have you seen it? Something like this. But make sure that your own is reaching at the tip of the pocket. Now let me add our button to it and check if it's actually the exact thing that we saw at the beginning of the video. And this is just it. So guys, click the subscribe button on my channel to get new videos on different tutorials. Okay, I love you guys. Stay tuned to my channel. Bye.